be an issue. Yeah. So override. Alright, so we are going to be transitioning in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Indiethon. Did you know we have merch for sale? Thanks to our friends at Route 2 Apparel, we're selling all sorts of merchandise including shirts, hoodies, mugs, tumblers. A minimum of $5 from each sale is going towards Puppies Behind Bars. Go to store.indiethon.live to check out the entire lineup. But we're going to take a step back into our youths and do something we all did when we were children. Yes, the floor is lava and this is hot lava. Take it away, ugyuu.
Alright, thank you. Good morning, good evening, hello everyone. I'm ugyuu, I'll be running hot lava. As we said, we're going back to our childhood. We're gonna pretend the floor is lava. That's what the game is about. Lots of parkouring, lots of fun stuff. Let's see. We were choosing between boost jump and vault jump, but if I remember it correctly, we didn't get anything, so we made sure to choose for the best option here, and I'll show off vault jump. It'll be very interesting. Timer starts as soon as I start moving in the first world. There's 6 worlds to complete, and hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. So, time starts in a few seconds. I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, there's a lot to explain right off the get-go. There is just so much to do in hot lava. Right away, you might be wondering how I got to +4 speed immediately. Here's where the magic of vault jump comes into play. So, it's gonna be really hard to explain, but the vault jump is one of the 4 abilities you can have in the game. That was the first level, by the way. It's that quick. Some of the levels really don't last that long. I guess I can explain how the vault jump works in this level. So, if you're in the air, you can do a little boost like that to give yourself a little extra distance, a little bit of extra speed to help you make the jump to another platform more easily. And also, because it's vault jump, you can climb ledges if you're really close to them. But there's a glitch that if you time things precisely, you can get a lot of speed. And we'll be using it all the way throughout the run. It'll be very fun. I need to be careful here. There we go. As you can see, you can go really fast in hot lava, and that's one of the main reasons why I started running this. Let's see. I always forget where to go here with vault jump, but we're fine. Get a little bit of speed. Let's see. So here's one of the tricks we used, and that's where we got all the speed. I gotta be careful here. Ah, we lost it. Okay. A little inconsistent with those things there. You can climb off stuff. You can jump off platforms and trampolines. There's a... Oh. That was weird. There's a lot of interesting little parkouring things in hot lava to explore. This garbage bin. You can use the glitch. It's very hard to explain. I'll try to do it in the next world. Oh, right. This is trampoline troubles, so we do a little boost there at the start. Careful jump. Oh, okay. Very good. I'm gonna see if this works. Hey, nice. So, okay. Unfortunately, we fell into lava, and as you know, lava is very hot. You don't want to touch it. It means you have to respawn. There we go. The weird little glitch, you can do it twice, maybe 3 times. You can get up to +11 speed, but if you go too fast with the glitch, you'll actually just start crashing into stuff. Now, I could do a trick here to get some speed at the start, but I don't want to risk it. So I'm just going to be safe about it. and do the route a little slowly. Alright, there we go. Where do we go? Right, okay. So the way the glitch works, I guess I can explain it now since there's a little bit of downtime. This level isn't that difficult at the start. But I do need to focus for this trick. Gain speed. I don't have enough. Still gonna try it. Okay, there we go. That's a very difficult trick, but it'll save a lot of time. And that is the first world. We're already moving on to the playground. I can explain the trick here. We're gonna use it at the start here. We move forward. Basically, how to do the glitch is you move forward, you hold forward, you jump, you use that little in-air boost. I'm having trouble getting some speed here. That should be enough, just barely. Ah, just barely not enough. But basically, you hold forward, you jump. This is proving to be difficult. There we go. Okay, we got a lot more speed this time. Move forward, hold jump, use this in-air boost that I've been using all the time, and then you press and hold jump again. I just accidentally restarted the level. I have a tendency to do that. Bad habits and all. Luckily, this level is super short. I am just messing it up a little bit. Forgive me for being a bit nervous. But if you time everything correctly, you will gain that speed, and it'll be very fun because on stuff like this, you can just gain +5 speed out of nowhere. Alright, we're moving on to Big Kid's Slide. There is a strategy here where the level takes less than 8 seconds, but we're doing a slightly safer route here. Speaking of routes, I've actually had to make the entire route for Vault Jump myself. There were no runs for Vault Jump before I started speedrunning this. I learned it thanks to a very useful video that somehow appeared in my recommended feed. That told you how to use the glitch. This is the first level I really tried the glitch on. And as you can see, we just skipped half the level with that first jump at the start. This is okay. We have to carefully navigate the lava on the playground. Everyone remembers their school playground, but this one's really huge and filled with lava. Carefully navigate this. There we go. Let's see, this little stone bench, you can actually boost off of it. We're going into the second chase level. You may have noticed that the first world started with the chase level. It was technically the last level in the world, but it was the closest to where we spawned at the start. We kind of do it in reverse order. The gimmick of the chase level is that you have to finish it in one go. Say if I were to fall down here, you notice how there's no checkpoints. I would have to do the level all over again. There we go. Let's use this garbage bin. There we go. If anyone is a fan of bouncy castles, prepare because you're about to see the largest bouncy castle you've ever seen. It's bigger on the inside. And it's also very dangerous. There's no lava, but there is a ton of plastic balls on the floor. Carefully climb and go through here. Let's see. That kind of failed, but I can just jump off of that. That's the bouncy castle. We're already moving on to the final level for World 2. Now, if you see these flagpoles, you may think you can't boost off of them, but it's surprisingly easy. Okay. trick kind of got messed up. Normally I'd have a lot of speed here. I'll have to do this the safe way. It's fine. I think I'll take that just in case. Okay. I didn't get any sound about the checkpoints or anything, but I guess it gave me it anyway. That's World 2. So, now we're moving on to the school. We do a little scribble of something scary and spooky. Throughout this game, there's like a lot of little hints and drawings and all sorts of cool stuff. We're actually playing as a toy from a fake cartoon, Global Action Team. It's kinda... How can I compare this? Kinda like Power Rangers or Action Man, but with all sorts of superheroes fighting the bad guys. We're playing as a bad guy right now. There is actually like a mini episode in the last world. If I'm underestimate enough, I might be able to show it off if that's okay. It takes about 3 to 4 minutes at best. Fortunately, I am having trouble with this level. Let's take a look. But they actually recently added 2 more bad guys to play as. If you're familiar with Don't Starve, this is by the same developers. Oh. Don't have any speed to do the skip here, so unfortunately, we have to do this the slow way. We go over to this checkpoint. Ooh, okay. One big advantage of the vault jump is you have a lot more leeway with your jumps. Alright, that was a little slow, even for my taste, but we're fine. We're moving on. We're still really fast. Now we're going into senior trip. Going through all the stages of school, middle school, high school. For some reason, you can boost off of the locker and that rock at the start. Okay, okay, careful. Ah, okay. I'm still trying to avoid doing this one thing that just happened. If you hold left or right when you land and you want to jump again, it doesn't input. It kind of doesn't register, and it throws me off all the time. Alright. We have to do this normally as well. I'm taking no risk. Normally we would use the speed from the locker at the start all the way into here. But luckily there is another spot to do that in. Very difficult platforming off of some wooden boards. Here is kindergarten. It has some weird messages on the walls about planning your future. I don't know. Kindergarten is weird. I don't remember anything from it. I liked crayons. And here are some lockers. You can gain a lot of speed from the lockers, as you can see. We carefully align ourselves for this jump, and that's that level. Alright. Let's take a look. This level is pretty long. It's not easy to optimize, but we're not onto the longest level in the game yet. The school area in general is quite reset heavy. A lot of these levels are very easy to mess up. Now, I'm not gonna question why there's giant crushers and a giant set of fans and radioactive waste in the school, but kids' imagination can be very wild. Maybe that's gotta do with it. Either way, we've just gone through the crushers and through the radioactive goop. Still don't know why it's there. Oh, okay. Careful. We do a little jump there with the vault boosting thing. Give ourselves a little bit of a... Oh. Unfortunately, I fell down. There's a lot of wooden planks over there. Old computers. You want to know what the password is for the computer? You'll see in just a sec. There used to be a level, which was in that room to the right. When I started running, I thought it was required. It's the most annoying level in the game. If you remember the chase level, by the way, password ABC123. If you remember the chase level from the previous world, that level is a chase level. But it's also the longest and hardest chase level in the entire game. Casually, 2 minutes. If you're going really fast, maybe a minute 20. But if you fail at 1 minute 10, you have to start all over again. So that wasn't fun. Luckily, it's not required. Going to a spooky area with a bunch of pipes and fans again. Carefully jump from pipe to pipe. You can fly through the air. Now, when I started running again, I used to get hit with fall damage here. I don't know why, but it hasn't happened in a very long time, so I'm very glad it doesn't happen anymore. There's that. Okay. There's a very hard trick here. If you keep all that speed, you can make it through in one sweep, and it's super nice, super quick cycle. Alright, let's take a look. Unfortunately, this is the longest level in the game, in the run, because there isn't really much to optimize it that helps you go fast. That's why the level is almost 2 minutes. Carefully avoid the beer pong. Alright, evil laugh. We take a secret can of Edgy over here. Now, Edgy is probably not my favorite energy drink. It has 3 times the caffeine. But as you know, caffeine makes you go faster. So 3 times the caffeine is 3 times the fast. I use this table here to gain speed. Enough speed for the entire level if I manage to... okay. There should be a spot here where I can gain that speed back. I hope. It's a bit more difficult with vault jump. Let's see. There's the locker here. Let's try that. There we go. Careful platforming over all the lava. If you have enough speed, you can jump through that door. But we have to take it a little more slowly. If anyone's curious, there is a reference to Terminator if you fall into lava. I might try to show it off at the end as well, but I think it's best if I show that little Global Action Team cartoon. Alright. Now we have one more level. Take the Edgy energy again. For some reason, it's out of my hand. Okay. And now we go on to another chase level. This one's pretty tough. But it got added later. That's a little glitch. It got added later, like, at the release, I think. Right after release. Alright. There is a little bit of downtime, so if our host has some messages to share, then now is a good time.
Messages, did I hear? How about some incentives for our lovely viewers? We have the Glitch exhibition in Superliminal that is currently at $40 of $200. We have Forget or Forgive Lisa in the World Next Door, currently with no bids, so if you want to forgive or forget Lisa, just a donation of $1 will change the fate of that game for all eternity. And our grand incentive, see the service doggo. The runner of Death Star has his very own service doggo, and for a total target of $500, we will see that doggo.
Alright, thank you. We're already moving on to Wholesale, my favorite area in the game. That was the first level. There was a lot happening. And here's Returns. Probably the hardest level for Vault Jump. Okay, ooh, okay. Very interesting momentum. We used that little CRT monitor to gain some momentum, which we then use... Okay, don't fall. Which we then use to get over here, skip half the level. But the trick is very difficult to all pull off. I still haven't managed to get the time I wanted. Do a big little leap here. And there we go. We use that little corner. Meat grinder. Even the Wholesale has its fair share of weird areas. Besides vents, there's a lot of other stuff. This area is my favorite in the run and in the game so far, because there's just so much to explore, so many different routes to take, and there's a whole bunch of fake products. There's Husky toilet paper, sunflower oil, I think. A lot of weird stuff. It's kind of fun. If you like little details, there's all sorts of stuff leaked and hidden throughout the entire world. Over here, we do a little ledge climb to skip the conveyor belt section. It's a very weird area. Who knew that a Wholesale store would have a giant grinder and a conveyor belt with ground beef inside of it? It's very strange. Alright, we climb on top of this. See if I can keep the speed. Alright, very good. That's a trick I actually found yesterday during practice. Gives me a little extra speed, and it makes that end a lot easier. Oh, okay. This is one of the shortest levels in the game. What I did there was a trick I haven't really mastered yet because it's very difficult. But there's a little glitch with Vault Jump where you can sort of build up speed on like a sticky surface. That's kind of what happened there. We, for some reason, used the boost at the perfect time, which then built us some momentum, kind of like this. It's very inconsistent, but I'm kind of glad that it happened in the run. Here we have another chase level. We chase her throughout the store. The interesting part about this is that it's rubber banding. If you're really far away from her, she slows down a lot. But if you're really close to her, she will go very fast. If you actually run into her, she will do a little boost like that. She waits over there, though. That's scripted. And there is a way to go too fast if you have, I think, +6 speed. And if you go way too fast, you'll fall. She will fall behind. She'll just slow down. So you have to keep her in front of you. Right at the start of that level was meat bag RNG. There were bags of meat, and the cycle is kinda random. Well, it really just depends on how long you're in this world. Okay. I normally want to get speed here, but this is fine too. What can happen is you can start this level and then accidentally run into one of those bags of meat. Carefully jump up here. Okay, over the vents. Over here. Alright, and that is the wholesale area. We're actually almost done. We have only 2 more worlds left to go. We used the garbage bin to boost forward into the first level. And we used this giant CRT TV to do the same. Oh. Alright, let's be careful with this level. So this is the masterclass world. It's not actually part of the story, not really. It really helps you teach or learn how to play the game. This level in particular will teach you how to control in mid-air. There are ways to teach you how to wall jump, which is this one. How to boost with the boost jump, which was the other incentive. Okay, that was interesting. Unfortunately, vault jump is very easy for this level. We can just sort of ledge climb on top and reach the finish line. Here is the actual shortest level in the game. If I do it right. If you blink, you missed it. That's the shortest level. There's a lot going on. I kind of forgot to mention, I'm not sure if this would induce motion sickness, but there is definitely a lot of movement and flicking of the mouse. So if you are a bit more sensitive to motion sickness and you're joining in, then it might make you a little uncomfortable. We go into the wind tunnel level. Strangely enough, this is the only wind tunnel level besides the school area. I wanted to set up a trick here, but that didn't go too well. Alright. Use the table. If anyone wants to play dodgeball, I have one right here. I don't recommend it right now. And here we're moving on to Honors Gym class. This is an extremely hard level, especially with boost jump. I had to do a lot of thinking, a lot of outside the box kind of things, figure out a route for this with vault jump. If you looked over here, we jumped through that rock. For some reason, it's just really easy to do that. Alright, there we go. Wanted to keep some speed for the next area. Okay. You have to try it again. Okay. Unfortunately, I did one of those slips. I held a directional key, so now we're falling into the lava. We have to try it again this way. We just vault climb and skip that last area. We're actually moving on to the final area of the game. This is the basement. You might notice throughout the game, you kind of go through a lot of stages in life. By the way, look at this very cool trampoline jump. The basement is kind of... Oh, okay. I'll take it the safe route. The basement, it kind of gets dark. The story is a lot darker than it seems, and there's a lot of hints throughout the world that will piece together the story. I'm not going to explain what it's about, but it's not too nice. It's not too nice once you figure it out. Let's see. Luckily, we skip any of the uncomfortable scenes and layouts. I am going the wrong way. But this is fine. That's not fine. We have to redo the level. I'm going the wrong way again. I'm thinking I have boost jump. Okay. There we go. Depending on the time we get, I can probably show off the... Oh, okay. I can probably show off the cartoon that's in this world. Nope. Okay. That last jump is really difficult, so... It's a very common point. There we go. Okay. It's a little glitchy. It's okay. We're still fine. Ooh, okay. Careful. The ending to that level is not fun. It's very, very janky. Alright. Here we go into more of the main level. We have to go here, and I touched the lava. As you can tell, lava is very hot, and it makes the toy disintegrate. Alright. This bridge will be used in a later level. We're gonna slide off of this rope. I'm gonna try it again. This trick is very difficult. Aye. For some reason, the rope is a slide, and you can use it to gain massive momentum. Jump off of that and into the checkpoint. Here's the TV that will have the cartoon. It's a bit glitched right now. There we go. This is the shortest, second shortest level, actually. There we go. Time is coming up in, let's say, a few minutes, because we're in the last two levels. And the last level is super short. So I'm calling that very soon. Oh, I have to restart this. Alright. Carefully chase our friend throughout all of these dangerous hazards. I almost fell. I almost fell again. Okay. Cool. This level is not too easy. Oh no. Oh no. The haze! Okay, that's what happens when you fall behind. You sort of vanish, and you have to restart. Alright. I have to be a little careful here. Here's the vault jump trick. We just boost ourselves to the top. There we go. Final level coming up, and time is very soon. This level is really, really short with vault jump. We skip the entire level, and we skip all of the bad parts, and time is coming up in 3, 2, 1, time. Okay, there we go. And that is the main run for Hot Lava with vault jump. That's all the levels. And let's see. I am a bit curious what my final time was, and if I'm allowed to show off the cartoon, which is 3 to 4 minutes. Hopefully, I can get approval for that. Anyway, I'll just make sure to go here. Anyway. Alright. That was my run. That was Hot Lava. I have the cartoon right here. I can keep it playing if that's okay.
In the other room, setting up the next run.
Ah, okay. We have to set up the next run.
I was setting up the next run, that's why I wasn't here.
Ah, okay. Well, let's see. I just finished the run, and
Yes, that's why I came back.
I was wondering if I could keep this playing. It's like 2 minutes. 2 more
Yeah,
minutes.
go ahead. That's not an issue.
Yeah.
Clean up the streets.
Starting with that pile of garbage.
You've cut me underestimate. I can give you a little bit.
Yeah, there we go. Here we have the Global Action Team heroes fighting it off against the bad guys.
We'll be done by dinner.
I vote Poochie for dinner.
Do you have anyone to shout out while we watch this?
Sure, I can do some closing off messages. I especially want to, as always, want to thank Rigo for getting me into speedruns in the first place. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for his streams encouraging me to speedrun. I want to thank the Hot Lava runners for
Cyborg is on my side.
giving me a route to learn. And yeah, I want to thank Indiethon for having me here. With this glorious little game.
You're very welcome.
If you want to find me on Twitch, then it's just the same name. I have a Twitter for random stuff. If you want to see just my artwork, it's on Newgrounds. And I think that's it.
Okay, well, we'll just watch the end of this cutscene and then we will go to the intermission. So enjoy the cutscene. And coming up next is Zonorous with Fist. I'm trying to remember what the acronym stands for. Forged in Shadow Touch. So that'll be an interesting one.
It's about 30 or 40 more seconds.
Yeah, if you tell me when, and then I will transition when it is done.
Alright. Oh no. The bad guys.
So typical.
My venomous army are victorious! No one can stop me now!
You?
Now we have an evil laugh face off.
That's how you do an evil laugh.
Alright, that's actually the end of the cutscene. And yeah, that was the run. Thank you for having me here.